do that. One of the other powerful tools that I use as a communicator is that I change my breathing before I go into someone's room. If it's an emotional conversation that I'm having with someone, I actually go for a walk with them. I was pleased to see that in the Sarnia program, the Sarnia Resource Center program, there's actually a walking program. One of the reasons I do that is that when you walk with someone, you don't have to look at them. And when you're having a conversation about grief or about fear or anything like that, and you're sitting across from the person, it's very intimate and can be too intimate, too close. Whereas if you're walking, you can talk about just about anything and just look ahead. And if you turn and the person turns to you, they want to see you. Otherwise, they don't. They cry less. They feel more in control. You can walk for 10 minutes of silence and it's okay. Can you imagine sitting across from someone for 10 minutes of silence? It'd be very painful. So walking is a very good strategy. But to go back to the changing of the breathing, what I do that for is that I stop at the door before I go in to see someone, and I take some deep breaths in my abdomen, and I slow down my respiration. And what that does is it also slows down my heart rate. And those two things slow down my perspiration. And all three of those things, when I walk into a person's room, I give a sense of calmness, even if I don't feel it all the time. And that sense of calmness relaxes them. So they know it's not going to be as tough as whatever the conversation is going to be about. It's a very powerful skill. Reduce your breathing rate, reduces your heart rate. If you're a little anxious, your heart rate goes up. Your perspiration goes up, your hands get sweaty. By changing your breathing alone, the other things will change as well. The other thing I do is that I do the reverse when I leave. I leave as slowly as I arrive, which means I don't quarter to up and then start, getting all dizzy, and the heart rate goes up, and the breathing goes up, and the perspiration goes up, and the person feels like, oh, geez, I've kept them too long. I've been a burden. And so I leave with the same tempo as I arrive, so they know that the time that we've had together was a time that we had together. It wasn't I was thinking of the soccer practice or the supper or getting the laundry done or whatever it might be. It was I was here for you. And that's a very powerful gift that you can give by just changing your respiration.